Okay, how we doing it? Can people hear me? Are we live? Oh no, hold on. I got some tuna getting in the way. Tuna in front of my monitor. Hold on, let me get this cat out of the way. Oh, come on, tuna. No. Okay. Whoa, cat butt on screen. Let's bring this down. Is this live? Let me check. I don't know what I'm doing. Check to make sure it's just like going though. Okay, we got some visual because someone just said tuna. Unless we're just talking about their lunch. Tuna says you got a fan. Some lemon water. What's going on tonight? How's everyone doing? It's very amateur. It is amateur indeed. And I'm going to turn this light down. This is too much. Okay. It's quiet here. I feel like I should be talking to people, but I guess because I'm always listening to people. Now that I'm in front, it's just silence. Let's drop this link in here. Invite guest. Copy. It's copied. I'm dropping it. Feel free to pop on. What's going on? What is tonight? It's Thursday? Wednesday? It's Thursday night. How's everyone doing? So most of you guys watched the documentary, but I guess we can't talk too much about it till Sunday. But how was it? How'd you guys enjoy it? Let's see. I was trying to think of something to bring up here to watch. What the fuck was I? Trying to think what was a man. I hate this. I hit live, and then it's like I completely forget what I'm doing. Trapper Keeper. Oh, what's going on, Cryptid Castleberry? Paranormal. Yeah, we got Pork Chop Express in the chat. Okie. Got Halbert Holler. Oh, the big dogs here. Oh, okay. When Pork Chop Express, he said, "Oh, can I put a chat up?" Hey, look at that. I learned how to put a chat up. That didn't take too long. Mere minutes. MK is like the pilot of that Southwest regional flights. You wish you hadn't gone. I was when I first started reading that, I was thinking about that pilot that the guy that wasn't a pilot. Remember, he just like got on a plane and started flying it. He ended up like wrecking, but he was just some dude. He was just like, nah, I've always felt like doing that, and that's how he went out. What was that guy's name? Sky King. Yeah, Sky King. I don't think we're gonna watch that. That's kind of a downer, but he did a barrel roll. Oh, maybe we do. Maybe we should watch. Is there like a positive Sky King video? It's a tribute. I don't know if watching a plane crash is a great way to start your stream. Maybe it is though. I'm gonna do a barrel roll. Yeah, that's exactly what he said too. Like, I'm just gonna give it a shot. The one that was crazy was he did that full loop, and he's like 10 feet off the deck of that water. You guys remember that one? We gotta watch Sky King now. Sky King kind of rolls. He's Sky King's inbound. How do I do this? All right, I gotta present, share screen, right? Share screen. I don't know. That's what for 2 monitors. What am I doing here? Come on, we gotta get Sky King going on. That's the goal for. That's what we're doing right now. I gotta learn that. I got it up here on this, so I think I should just be able to add a share screen. No, bring me back. And oh, that's too big. Oh, wait, I like being in the middle there. That's a better spot. Extra can't share screen, slide, PDF. No, I need like a share screen. Come on, we can do this. Let's do this. Come on. Is it working? Holy crap, we did it. Okay, guys, we did it. Well, we made it through. Okay, so a pop. This is a tribute video. I haven't heard this yet, so we gotta watch out here. Yeah. No. I want like White Snake. Like, I want some like some great like hard rock cover for the barrel roll. No. Is that all we got? Is a depressing. All right, we're rock and roll. We'll just put it on.
Imagine being able to build.
Look, we got ads. It's okay. We're down to earth people here. We watch ads. Here we go. Sky King. Yeah, is this the one? Yeah. This is it. That is. Oh, buddy. Whoa, buddy. That's wild. Sky King. Some say he's still up there. Oh, where did he crashed on like an island, as I recall. I wonder if there's some weird stuff going on that island. Now, before let me pop that down. Whoa, no, go back to make me small. Thank you. All right, that's a good way to start. I think. I know I'm kind of in the mood. What else can we watch? Like the Blondes and I didn't realize I'm competing with Blondes and Booze. They're apparently on. Who said Jesus? Jesus. Reminds me of barnstorming on the Atari. Some of you guys are. I had an Atari. I'm not gonna say I didn't have an Atari, but like, by the time I came in '86. Nintendo was like 90, 91. So I feel like that was more like what I was getting into. But there was an Atari 2600 we had. Then there was another one. It was like the ColecoVision. Does that sound right? It just had like a Pong thing. But that was. That's kind of what I remember. Oh, that airplane. Oh, let me look that up. Let's look that up. Come on, guys. Field trip. Barnstorming. Atari. Let's check it out. Atari 2600. Let's rock and roll. Is there? Oh, yeah. Okay. I do kind of remember this game. Hold on. Let me. No. I'm doing stuff wrong. I got to go here. Then I got a present screen. I wish it'd stop asking me that question. Let's rock and roll. Yeah, Barnstorming. Totally get it. Yeah, he was kind of living the life there. That was Sky King. Oh, how far they come. Hey, Ogata's making an appearance. You guys, I never see Ogata. Ogata, do you know I'm live right now? I don't think you do. Let me grab you. Yeah. Come on, Ogata. So this is the one you guys never see. It's the big one, too. Look at this. Say hi. Okay. Now stop yelling at me. They have everything they need. I just fed them. Blue Buffalo. I just changed out the water too. Like I cleaned the whole. They got like a water fountain thing going on. I cleaned all that out. They got fresh water today. I cleaned out their litter box. And today's been like their most like picky day. What's going on, Pork Chop? Howdy. Remember the combat game Atari 2600? You could dogfight in the highly pixelated biplanes. Let's look it up. Let's find out. Atari. What was it? It was like a bombing raid game. I think my cat was staring at your dog too. They got it like that. A dogfight. Wasn't it just called Dogfight or something? Dog fighting game. Let's look it up together. Yeah, this has to be it, right? It has to be. Yeah, there we go. Is that what you're talking about? But I think not even how planes work. You think you could program it where the things would come out. No one. It looks like the pilot's just taking a dookie on the other one. The game that I was always fascinated by was Spy versus Spy. I think it was Nintendo that had that one. And that game, I could never figure out what I was really supposed to do. Is there one on the Nintendo Switch? That would be crazy. There we go. This game had me when I was a kid. This is one of the hardest games for me to figure out because you had to go to like different rooms. Here, let me bring it up. Full screen. Yeah, this was all it. You just kind of like, but there would be objects in different rooms, and depending on what objects you get, gave you access to different things. Spy versus Spy, of course, for anybody under the age of 30, would be like a Mad Magazine, right? Or was it Crack? No, it was Mad Magazine. It was like the spy thing, satire for the 3 people watching it. Yeah, then you stab each other. You gotta shank them like. Good times. Good times. All right. I just sold. There we go. Pork Chop Express. Bought many Mad magazines just for it. Mad magazine, that and the folding pages at the end. You got the full Albert folding. Ogata, I'm hanging out with my friends. Leave me alone. Tuna, go handle your boy. But yeah, Mad Magazine was the heat. I just sold them all with like all my comic books, and it was kind of sad to see him go. But I'm glad they're going to like a good home. I'm old, but Seawolf was pretty cool arcade game. Subs and torpedoes. Oh yeah, no, let's check it out. Seawolf. Oh yeah, no, that was a popular one for sure. Let's bring it up. Oh, what? They got new ones now. Bringing it up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Seawolf. I still like a good U-boat game. I'll download them once in a while on my phone. Because something about just having like the simple objective of just like the scan and then just account for speed. And yeah. That was a popular one. The one that always blows my mind is the Terminator 2 Salvation. Oh, Terminator 4 Salvation arcade game. That's like, I think that's one of the top selling ones of all time. And I get it. That's one where you get like an AR, and to reload, you get to pop the mag. You got to hit it. That game rules. And it's got a little bit of like a spring in there, so you got some like bounce. I would go to the movie theaters and just like jump between, like anytime I was just jumping between theaters, I would like stop in that Terminator game and just like light it up. What are we watching now? Ew, I don't watch this. What's going on? Legal stuff. Yuck. I went with this background because I was like, to me, it gave me like this weird cyberpunk, yet the springs are the future kind of feel to it. And I like that. My first game was Pong. Yeah, I remember that we had that game, like the original, whatever it was. I want to say it was ColecoVision Pong. And you know what? That's all you need. That was peak gaming. It doesn't get any better than Pong if you think about it. It's all the same. Oh, Combat. I remember Combat too. I'm tired of opening up this tab. But I gotta look up something. Oh, what was I going to look up? What's something cool we can look up? In this world of reels. Oh, can we spy on them? Oh, they want to spy on Blondes and Booze? Let's see what they're up to. Let these ads roll. This ain't illegal, right? We can just spy on them a little bit, see what they're up to. Oh, I bet I need Oh no, I'm probably all right. Don't call the law on me, guys. I'm just curious what they're talking about.
And everywhere, what the hell is happening? But you're right. I mean, there's
the topic is Ozark Howler with Frankie and Dan from Haunted Souls Paranormal.
Film
not familiar with them.
Yeah, we'd been seeing stuff.
Who's on?
But they'd always tried to fake it, even in the 50s.
It's weird. Now it's getting like almost meta.
That were all
is this meta where I'm now watching YouTube and you guys are just watching YouTube with me?
Done a lot more work in the field. There's the statistic we mentioned earlier about.
Hold on. Oh, I've been doing this thing with that Brandy or Brenda, whatever, on that show. I'm just like, hey, she better not give me that stink eye. She never does. She never has. I don't think she's ever acknowledged me. But just like always putting it out there, like she better not start no shit with me tonight. Ain't that right, Tuna? Are we all conspirators? In a way. In a way. Ozark. I want to go check out that Ozark area. The Ozark's really weird. They got a legend of let's get casual, guys. Let's get casual. Let's just hanging out. So they have a cryptid out there. It's like a giant centipede. And I've heard a couple of different stories of it. Whether or not they're true or not, who can say? But there was like, I guess, a hunter that was hunting a deer, and he either shot a deer or he just came upon a deer that was being attacked by like a giant, like centipede. Something you see in like a Peter Jackson King Kong type movie. That's what kind of like stuff I want to do. Who's watching us? Watching you? Watch them. That's what I'm saying. I want to do some like Inception. I want my corner of the Bigfoot community to be like the Inception corner of the Bigfoot community. Let's check out what's going on in the Ozarks. Oh, do I have Google Earth? Do I have access to that right now? Let's Google Earth some stuff. I think I have to download. Oh, wait, no, I think I'm in. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, can I just start exploring? Just give me the Earth. Yeah, hey, we're in. Let me bring it up for you guys. Let's go explore. Are you guys seeing it? No, not yet. Okay. There we go. There we go. There she is. Oh, you're going to be close. Castleberry Paranormal. I'm going to be close to the Ozarks in October. What do people do in the Ozarks? I would imagine like mountain stuff. Probably some lakes out there, right? But what do people do? I feel like I don't hear about like what they're into. Do they watch hockey or football? What's their thing? Let's dive in. Let's go. What a great piece of technology. Oh, what? No, wrong way. Oh, wait a minute. Out of here. How far back can I go? Stay on track. Where is exactly? What am I looking at here? Oh, where's that? Oh, I'll show you something that's kind of near my house. Let's check out these things. See these weird circular teardrop depressions all over the place here? Do you see that? All these bushy lake things? Now, those it's actually a mystery. Like, they're not sure exactly what created them. One theory is during the Ice Age, like this inflection of permafrost, of unfreezing and freezing of the land. It kind of like made these. They showed on like a smaller scale how it would happen, but it basically causes these like circular impressions to form over time. Another theory is that they're Indian burn mounds or burn pits or something like that. I've never heard of this. I've heard that theories got thrown out. It used to be like the main one. And another theory was that there was an impact crater, an impact from an asteroid up in Michigan, I believe. Is that where that Sedgwick Bay is? But anyway, some sort of comet impact up there, and the debris actually fell down because it looks like a shotgun blast. Like if you got like bird shot and shot like a big sheet of paper. That's what it kind of looks like. It's just like a scatter of these rounds. So they're saying that could have been debris from like an earthbound impact. Not really sure though, but they're real fascinating feature. And there's actually a state park. It's not too far from me at all that you can hike around. Is that it right there? That's not it. Oh, White Lake is where we used to party at. This is where, man, if you were in high school, if you're like 15 to 17, man, you hang out in these. It's all these weird trailer park neighborhoods, and you can only drive golf carts around. And so you just drive around golf carts, and then you try to get on a boat and go Water sporting. Oh man, Old White Lake. There used to be a guy that had a Cadillac he could drive underwater. I'm not even joking. The exhaust thing had a little floater on it, and he'd drive like you into White Lake and then come back around. He had a little underwater track there. Oh man, good times. Anyway, mysteries are abound. Where is this one? But they get quite large. Here's Lake Waccamaw. That's definitely probably one of the bigger of them all. This place is full of alligators. They say there's no alligators in NC. Go to Lake Waccamaw. All this stuff right here, it's all alligator. That's not even grass. That's all alligators right there. Every one of those dots. Man, there's got to be some stuff in there. That's some thick. Let me go check in on chat. What's everyone doing? It's the South college football. Okay, that makes sense. There's a plateau, not mountains. Whoa, calm down, Okie. I didn't mean to offend mountains here or plateaus. I like plateaus just fine. I spent some time in Texas around a lot of plateaus. That's where they say, maybe Okie knows a little bit about this. There was like this conspiracy that the Navy put out a map of like what land will be above sea level in like, I think it was like 100 years. And the Ozark was like the prime place to live. In terms of like safety, that's the prime place to live. Everyone wants to think the desert and all that, but like, and those spots are okay. What I was surprised by was their study showed that the Appalachians would be the most dangerous place because you're getting basically all these city folks. If the water rose like 400 feet, the Appalachians would just be like an island chain running up. So everybody would be running up to these mountains, and that would actually be one of the worst places to be. Now, but I'm from the Appalachians. Just a lot of people are going to get shot. But as long as you're from the mountains, you're probably all right. So I think I'm in. Then why are the Boston Mountains in see this is going to be on me. This is some geographical stuff I don't know about. What's the Boston Mountains in NWA part of the Ozarks? What? That's what I was saying. Like the Appalachians, I think the Appalachians will be safe. I think they're going to be just fine. Colorado, I think is good. The only problem with Colorado and like those the classic missile silo states is that's where like so many targets are for missiles. But I want to say, isn't it allegedly the Denver airport is the home base for the Illuminati at the end of the world? Northwest Arkansas. Okay, I need to go. That's where I was zooming in then. Let's go to Northwest Arkansas, everybody. Did I miss anything? Oh yeah, me too. I could just Google Earth all day. I'm surprised there hasn't been better Bigfoot pictures found. And let's go to Arkansas. Right? Yeah, there we go. Oh, like I'm looking right at it, right? Yeah. Oh wow. Look at that. Wow. Just says deer. Let's check out deer. I like to settle down there. There's a deer school and a deer school gym. Hell yeah. I want to move to Deer. Deer's where I want to retire from. Look at these fine folk. Deer Church of Christ. You could do this all day. Is there a deer dam? Deer ABC program. Nice. But look at that. They're in an island. They're just this small town in the middle of nowhere. Look at that. Whoa. Well, this one's got a interesting. So what should I be looking at? What's cool spots to check out here? This has to be like, this place has to be go. Oh, hey, I-40. What's going on? This place has to be growing like crazy. It just looks like one of those places where everyone's moving to, right? Has to be. Where's the damn bait? I love the National Lampoon vacation movies, except for that one. Which one was it? European Vacation. I don't think I liked. But Vegas Vacation was funny. Let's see. Have family up in Rogers, Arkansas. Supposedly, it's supposed to be a mainstay, and that's it. And supposedly, yes, to what you said, and also supposed to be a mainstay in the continuance of government plans. Yeah, that's what I've always kind of heard too. And I know a lot of people who are retiring out of the military, quote unquote, and they're like all heading to like to like the Ozark kind of areas. Look up the DIA. What's the DIA? Oh, sorry, I totally zoned out there for a second. It's hard being by yourself because then I forget like, oh, someone said Rogers, Arkansas. Let's check out Rogers, Arkansas. Let's see ya. Step right up. Whoa, big city. Oh, let's check this out. You guys seeing all this? Yeah, you guys are seeing all this. Look at this. A lot of green for being like a populated place, though. Probably Sasquatch all through there. Who I was watching something the other day, and it was from it was an older video. It was like 4 or 5 years old, and it was this guy that was mapping out sightings of Sasquatches through. I don't know what state. Let's call it Colorado, just for the sake of argument. But he was like astonished at how many sightings were a lot of times around creeks, but like in urban areas. So like a lot of these drainage ditches coming down from the mountains. Oh no, why is it but it's like, for example, like he would have all these sightings that would say if it was in these mountains right here, that would be like coming down through these creeks all over the place. And then they were getting sightings like in the middle of places like this and there, like in these patchworks because it's following along these little creeks. But it was amazing how often they were actually coming that close into humanity. I think they do kind of hang out pretty close. Bentonville, Arkansas has the original Walmart. Yeah, I'm a Walmart kid. Did you know that? I was my dad was a coal miner up until like the late 80s when that kind of went to poo poo. I think 87 or 88 he was out and he got a job at Walmart and it was very early on and it was Walmart was awesome growing up. They would give us Christmas, you'd go to the distribution center and they would just have these like giant boxes like pallets laid out full of wrapped presents. You're like, "Oh, you're a boy, here you go." And you would get like RC cars, all kinds of cool stuff. And then everyone got 15% off when you got the whole family got 15% off when you went to Walmart. It was wonderful. All that went away, and then it turned to like a soulless corporation, as all things do in time. Isn't that right, Tuna? Tuna, why are you not facing the camera? Can I flip you around? Can I flip you around? You gonna yell at me? Okay. Okay. I've always wanted to visit the Denver airport, and I was flying out to Phoenix one time, and I usually just went direct flight, and I could fly from Raleigh to Phoenix via I think American Airlines. But one time I kind of wanted to try. It was a Frontier. I'm glad I didn't. I would have regretted that. But it was a Frontier that was pretty cheap, and it had a layover in Denver, and I was like, oh, I always want to see the Denver airport, and I kind of regretted not visiting the Denver airport, but then again, I don't regret flying Frontier. You know what I mean? Like not flying Frontier. If that makes any sense. Let me throw I want to throw this thing down again. One of you people got to show up. How do I figure out? Is it copied? How do I figure out like how many people are even like watching right now? How do I even know? If anybody wants to pop up, come on up. We'll go explore together. Yeah, like where's this like basic like stats? There's a thing with people. Maybe I'm just. Oh wait, no, right up here. It's in the screen. It's right there. It says 6 people. 6 is good. That's more than I was expecting, especially after this late in the game. But this Rogers area looks nice. These lakes are interesting. Do people live on these islands? Bless you. Tuna sneezed. No, there ain't nobody on that island. Whoa. I want to go out on that island. Oh, I want to go out on that island. Look at that. All kinds of them out here. So was this all flooded? I guess, right? This is a dam somewhere because it doesn't look like a natural kind of. Is there a dam right there? Hey, what's that? Would you guys just watch my live stream if it was just me going on Google Earth going, what's that? Huh? That looks funny. Probably a lot of golf courses out here, right? Like I'm getting a golfing vibe. Yeah, let's get back into the national park here. Here we go. Little Gobbler's Knob Grotto Falls. Gobbler's Knob Grotto Falls. I gotta visit there. Oh, this place looks that looks cool. Let's go check out Chap. That's Beaver Lake. Oh, that one with the island in it? That looked pretty cool. Is it man-made or is it all natural? I don't even know how would I accept the guest if they came in. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Looks like a dragon kind of. Yeah, dragon's a reference used a lot in the outdoors. I remember when I was on the Appalachian Trail. I didn't know anything about the lore. I just knew the trail was called the Appalachian Trail, but there's different sections of it got different names, and one is called the Dragon's Back, and it's actually up there around that 321, the Snake Highway. It's a very popular motorcycle destination, and I hiked it, and I was already miserable, so like, the whole thing was miserable. Like anyway, then someone was like, then I ran into this guy, and he was like, "Yo, bro, you do the Dragon's Back?" And I was like, "I don't know what that is." And they're like, "That's did you come from down there?" I was like, "Yeah." Like, then you did the Dragon's Back, bro. And I was like, "Okay, calm down." The Beast of Gobbler's Knob. Don't forget Grotto's Falls, man. This place looks nice. I want to go to Grotto Falls. This is the only picture? Oh, bummer. Damn, looking at what's going on over here. I like when we get a glow cloud action and on my that looks like some squatchy place right there. Look at that. All in all, the terrain, I mean, there's some big dips and you see some big crevices, so you definitely have to plan out your kind of map out your journey, but it looks fairly easy to navigate. You can definitely run into like a situation where, like, say, if you come across here, you're just kind of stuck down in that. That's somebody's house next to that. That guy's king of the world right there. Look at that. What other funny name places do we have? Devil's Knob Lookout Tower. Let's check it out. Why not? Let's go to it. Oh, now we got some pictures. Oh, that's a good one. Like some fog action. Oh, that's a good landscape shot. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'd be able to hike that. That's not too bad. Let's bounce out of here. How's chat doing? Yeah, man-made. Yeah, man-made. Confirmed on Old Dragon Lake. Oh, no, what was it called? Beaver Lake? The Beast of Gobbler's Knob. Party at the Moon Tower. Is that what? Oh, is this called the Moon Tower? We need to have a good fire tower party. There's not enough of those. Bub's Cabin, historical cabin. And it's right next to Bear Skull Falls. Let's check this guy out. Oh, that's a nice cabin. Oh, that's cool. It's all you need in life, folks. It's all you need right there. Honey, I just want you to paint the top white. Leave the rest looking like shit. That's an ambitious photograph right here. I don't know if it works, but hats off for trying it. Nice old stove. I like old cabins. One of the oldest cabins is up in like the Laurel. It's one of the oldest surviving cabins. Like it still has the earliest portion ever built, like on it. And when it started out as a Frontiers, it's up in the Laurel Highlands of Pennsylvania. And some of the original frontiersmen that went there. The first time they were just like had to build something, so they basically dug like a foxhole and kind of bricked up around it a little bit, and then that turned into like more of the fireplace, and they started adding like more of a lean-to, and then it kind of grew from there. until now it's like kind of a cabin, a little bigger than that. But I guess what makes it special is it's the oldest cabin in America because it still has the original portion built, which I think was in like, I don't know, 1690 or something crazy. Where else we got here? Let's go to Pam's grotto. What is a grotto? Is that a hole in the ground? Is that what? Yeah. Okay. It must be a hole in the ground then. The Arkansas Sphinx. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. What's going on here? Wait a minute. Wait. That looks really strange. There's nothing else around that. That looks crazy right here. I wonder what the story is on that. I need Randall Carlson to explain this one to me. What else we got going on? Let's bounce over to what's up, Ogata? Come on, Ogata. Come over here and party. Yeah, but Arkansas, that looks like a wild place. A lot of land right there. And right before I go, let's check out Ben-Hur. Ben-Hur Church. Yes. Do people just like, is this like a situation where like a family buys 100 acres and then it just becomes a town after a while? So you just name it kind of whatever? Is that what's going on? What's going on with this guy's house? What are you doing? That's some sort of, yeah, it's hogs or something. What, Ogata? Leave me alone. Where else are we going to check out? Oh, let's go up to Pennsylvania. I mentioned that Laurel Highlands. That's a great area. Pennsylvania has some very interesting geology or topography, however you want to say it. But like, they've got like the scratch lands down through here. Okay, here at my grandparents' home was a one-room log cabin with rooms added on 4 sides. Yeah, that's how like a lot of those old homes kind of started out, especially down here in the South. You see a lot of it too, where usually it's like a farmer house where it's like a 1-bedroom and then it was kind of a kitchen, bathroom kind of situated. Not really a bathroom either. It's just kind of like a little, I don't know what you call it, like a cleanup closet and a kitchen, but it's just like a little 400 square foot thing, and then it grows out from there. It gets pretty epic. Sometimes you can see where like they've added on a second story. I like seeing cabins like that. Let's zoom down into my neck of the woods. I grew up. Oh wow, almost landed right on it. This is where that's kind of the area I grew up in, but it's just north of the Chestnut Ridge, which you see right here. This starts the Chestnut Ridge line that runs all the way through West Virginia and all that. Very high in paranormal activity. I'm definitely going to be going up there and checking it out. But the craziest thing that's happened in the last couple of weeks for me is that I had a Bigfoot sighting from the 70s on my grandparents' property. How weird is that? And it happened to be come from a neighbor. I'm trying to look for it now. Oh, there it is. Zooming down in there. I don't live here anymore, guys. So I wouldn't go up to that hill anyway. But he said he lived in a home like across the street from like where we grew up. So right down here. What's wild is when you hear someone telling a story from a place you know, when they're like describing things, how you remember them. I always like that always kind of sticks in my brain. We talked about how basically if you walk down this road, there's this power line cut off thing here. But I think he was probably lived down in one of these homes. And he said he saw it at there was a drive. You can't really see it nowadays, but you can see it right here. There used to be a more defined cutout. And I guess it was the Sasquatch was hanging out over here or somewhere along this section of it. But I never heard any Bigfoot sightings on the property at all. But my dad always had this weird rule where we could never cut past that cut line right there. I don't know why. But That was like a big no-no in the house. He could see me down here walking along the main road, and he would just drive by and be like, "Hey, what's up?" But for some reason, I couldn't go past that cut line. And that once I heard that story, me and my sister were talking, and it was just kind of like, I wonder if he had heard that, because I'm assuming the guy talked to my grandfather, and then that just got passed around the family. So I wonder if that's why. But my dad was around up until like a year or two ago, so he's like, I talked to him for hours and hours about all kinds of things. He never mentioned a Bigfoot story, and I think he would at some point have. So I don't know. Weird family mystery. But this whole area up here, though, just barren, and it's where everyone kind of goes ATV, and plenty of room for something to move around. And then when you kind of pan out, you can kind of see how you got all this civilization around here. Then it's got a clean exit out. To me, that's kind of like, maybe this is an easy spot to go in. Pick what you kind of want to get out of trash and whatnot, the human civilization, and then you're only going to run into like farmland past that. These are very separated homes and stuff too. And I think Bigfoot passed. I think it's the #1 UFO report or something up there. Yeah, it was Cryptid Castleberry. Yeah, general weirdness in PA. I'm probably talking about Arkansas, that stuff. What time is it? I might be wrapping it up. Well, I feel like I got a little bit. I mean, what do you guys think? Am I figuring it out? I can get a little quicker with it, especially if I plan a little bit better. But this was all right. I don't want to go big head, but it always makes me go big head. Tuna, do you want to say bye? We're about to wrap it up. Come on over. Say bye. Come on, Tuna. You got fans here waiting for you. Tuna's not having it. Oh, here's something crazy. I got this thing on my neck right here. I didn't know what it was. At some point in the middle of the night last night, I don't know, but maybe it was like a skin tag starting, and I scratched myself. But I was half asleep. I kind of woken myself up. I scratched my neck, and I felt like I had spilled something. I thought it was like a pimple popped. So I was like, ew, and then I wiped it. And then when I got up this morning, completely forgot all about that. And then when I went into the bathroom, there was just like blood all over my throat. And then I looked on my sheets, and I had to put that my other sheet in the hamper. It was like blood all over the top of it. And I guess it was just some skin tag right here. It just bled like crazy. Weird stuff. Anyway, I just want to end on a bloody note. Glad you guys enjoyed it. We'll get a little bit better. I'm going to get better with this. It's going to get a lot funner. I got to figure out the streaming stuff. I want to have more. I need things popping up on here. I know I can do some things. Check this out. Breaking news. But kind of lame. Not really that cool. Hey, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't ask me anything. I don't know what this one is. Achievement. Congratulations, Tuna. What else? Yeah, that's it. We'll wrap it up. Okay, thanks, guys. Thanks for coming out. Let me pop over to comments. We did it, guys. I don't know what we did, but we did it. Let's end this thing. Later. Bye. Say bye, Tuna. Later. Oh, it makes you hit it twice. I hate when you're like about to end and it's like end stream. You hit the button and it's like, are you sure you want to end? I'm like exiting, guys. You ruining my outro. Fake ass super. That was fake super chats. All right, guys. Later.